Hello everybody, and welcome to yet another Friday PropDog Live, and I hope you are all still well and not turned into flesh-eating zombies. So as you can see, I'm still here, I'm still healthy, I'm still going, and it's just nice to see somebody. I mean, I'm not actually seeing you, but it's just nice to be interacting with somebody, because for the last kind of week, well, since last Friday, the only person I've seen is the odd person I've run past in the park, or the guy at the post office. So hello everybody. So yeah, welcome again. Ottar's first to join us as always. Hello Ottar, I'm very well, thank you. I hope you're well too. Hello Finley, Finley's there as well. So yeah, a couple of things to talk about today. We've had a Murphy's delivery with a few new things. Got some giveaways to do. We've got Alex's book corner, and we'll just see how it goes. Just like last week, we'll see how it goes. But I just want to say a big thank you to all you people who are still placing orders with us. Without you guys placing the order, we'd be in real stuck by now. So I mean, the orders they're trickling in, nowhere near like normal, but it's enough to keep us going, to keep us in business. So yeah, thank you for everybody who's placing an order with us. It is so much appreciated, it really is. I'm looking forward to this all being over and getting back to normal. So did you like the intro, by the way? Just check out this intro. Look, if you're a tiny bit late, so hang on Bobo, just check out this. Look, hang on, we've got a special intro just for today. Come on Bobo, be brave. How cool is that? So thanks for Rob Bradbury, who very kindly sent me those images, which I managed to put together in a little sequence there. So yeah, very cool. Thank you again, Rob. Right, so who is joining us today? Michael Cooley's here. He says hello. Tom Brace, hello buddy. I hope all is well. Lee Wells, been looking forward to this. So have I, just to be able to talk, because Bobo's fed up with me talking to her all day. Pete Meacham, hi Dave, don't know if my email ended up in spam again, but the link worked all well for the download, cheers. Oh, you're most welcome Pete. To be honest, I'm really behind on all the emails, because it's just me in the shop. Although, you know, we're not massively snowed under with orders, I still have to make everything, put all the orders through, answer the phone call, which is going non-stop. Guys, if you are going to ring up just for advice on routines and stuff like that, please wait till the whole thing is over, because with just me on my own trying to, I mean, I think it was Monday, I probably spent about 6, maybe 7 hours on the phone for the entire day. Literally, I couldn't even pack up the orders because the phone was going non-stop, and most of it is just people asking if I've seen certain things or wanting to chat about their routines, which, you know, normal day-to-day I don't mind so much, but when I'm on my own it's really hard. Right, Trevor says, hi Dave, hope all is well with you. Yeah, I am still alive at the moment. The new intro is hilarious, says Ottar. Yeah, wasn't it great? So yeah, I did have a giggle at that. Kenny Cadabra said, doing a great job, Jave. Thank you very much, Kenny. I love the show. Look forward to Friday, says John. Thank you. I had a bit of a shave, by the way, so I know the video shows me, you know, big beard coming up, but I thought I couldn't grow the beard, it's too itchy, but I am still experimenting with the hair just to see how long I can grow it before I have to shave it all off again. And yeah, it's kind of weird having hair again. It's been a while. I might have to go out and buy some shampoo for the first time. Lee says, any good gigs in stock yet? Yeah, we've got gigs coming out of the yin yang, Lee. There's so many gigs, we just can't keep up with everybody. I wish. Right, Davey McAllister says, hey mate, order arrived, very happy, thank you. Oh good, glad it has arrived. Now, last week I did mention that the post office is on the ball and they're still sending things really fast. Since last week, that's changed. So the post are still going, but they're a lot slower. For example, in about a 4 or 5 mile radius here, we have about 12 post offices, and only one of those post offices now open, and luckily it's our local one. So there's a queue all the way out the door and down the street on that one at the moment. Fortunately, I don't have to do the queuing. But yeah, the Royal Mail are struggling a bit now. The average first class delivery is taking up to 4 days now. So if you haven't received your order, don't worry. That's another thing. I've been inundated with calls and emails all week with people saying, I haven't received the order. They are coming, but Royal Mail are just a lot slower. There's obviously a lot of issues there with people going off sick, etc. So yeah, that is a little bit of an issue, but don't worry, they are still all arriving, just takes a little bit longer. Right, Paul Sunderland says, brilliant intro, good to see you holding the fort again. I am indeed. Jake Allen says, hi Dave. Hello Adam Bonus, Derek West, Andy Tigley, Adam, Michael Brimmer, Hans, everybody's there. Great to see you and seem to be okay. I am still okay and I am still healthy. Luckily, all I do is go to the post office and go home every day, and as soon as I touch anything, I swathe myself in alcohol. When I go do my shopping, I bring it home, I wipe all the stuff down, so fingers crossed I'm going to stay safe and healthy, as I hope you guys are too. Adam says, thank you for continuing to do the lives. It's keeping me sane at the moment, Adam. Gerald says, hi Dave, will you have in stock the metal phone by Kayla Morelli and Jay Miranda? No, I don't think so, Gerald. As far as I know, Jayo isn't going to be producing that for wholesale. He's only going to be producing it and selling it himself in his stock. I don't think Murphy's will have it or anyone will have it. If it changes, obviously we'll get them in, but until then, I'm afraid you'll just have to go directly to Jayo. Lee Smith says, send out the gigs, mate. Mate, you must be suffering pretty badly because I know you do a lot of bookings, so you must have had a hell of a lot of cancellations. Ottar says, Dave with hair is weird. I know, isn't it? Just look at that. But I tell you what, since I've grown it back, I've seen just how much more. I used to be just a little bit thinning around here, but now I've got nothing on top. But I'll probably have a shave by next week. It's just an experiment. Great to see you, says Alistair Bryan, and great to kind of see you guys, you know what I mean. Adam, what do you think of was that Prictogram app, whatever it is, I have no idea. I've not heard of it, Adam, I'm afraid. Tom Bray says it's exclusive to Jayo. That's the metal phone, that is, as it's so expensive to make. Yeah, it took them a long time to make as well, apparently. It is beautiful though. Stuart says, thanks for the kombucha tutorial, much appreciated. Yeah, a lot of you did contact me and ask me about my my secret recipe. So yeah, if you are making it, cheers. It takes some time though. It's about 10 days for the first ferment and about another up to 10 days for the second ferment. And if you guys are making it, and then you did get all the links, I sent the links to loads of people. If you do need the SCOBY, which is the little jelly thing on top, that's a symbiotic culture of bacterial yeast. If you do need them, you can pick them up for about a tenner on Amazon, and they'll just send them in the post. They last for ages. And then once you've got it, you'll never have to buy another one. Andrew says, hi Dave, good to see you again. I hope you're well, mate. I am indeed, thank you. And thank you to Eamon as well. Yes, I'm here. Jonas and Jeff and Matthew Cooper says, good job. I never put all those orders in for custom Omni decks for all the weddings moved. Yeah, God, yeah. That's a good point. I did quite a few custom Omni decks in advance. So yeah, oh God. Do feel for those guys. Adrian says, hi Dave, thanks to Elizabeth II. Stuff earlier. Yeah, no problem, Adrian. It's all in the post, mate. You should get it, well, I don't know how they are weekends, but probably be about Tuesday or Wednesday next week. So where are you going, Bobo? Steve Lawrence says, good afternoon, as does David Harris, and to you both. Where are you going? Lee says, correct Dave, I'm a postman. Yeah, Lee was. I keep forgetting you're a postman, mate. And we have a lot of people off. From all the package sorters to the frontline delivery. Priority is often given to tracked and special delivery at present. Jeff Lucas says, I drink sanitizer. Bobo drinks my kombucha to stay healthy. You like that, Bobo? Do you want a hand? Is it better? Have you had enough? Bit fizzy for you, is it? Hi Dave, looking well, says Liam. Thank you, mate. Nigel says, hey Dave, I hope you're well and keeping safe. I am indeed. Andy Tingley says that my wife swabbed herself in alcohol, so I threw lemonade over her and licked her. Okay, he's still there, mate. Adam Bounder said the kombucha is keeping you healthy. It must be that. Yeah, I do eat very healthily as well. I'm missing being able to go down the gym now. I miss my gym and I miss my saunas. So at the moment I'm just kind of doing bodyweight exercises and stuff in the house and getting on the old turbo trainer on the bike. Jeff Lucas says, hair looks good. I hate it. I hate it. Paul Sunderland says, any tips for going live for the first time with limited equipment, i.e. iPhone and tripod? Paul, yeah, that's all we used for the first, well, almost a year. In fact, I think it was about a year. So yeah, we just had the iPod on it. The thing that I think made the biggest difference was sound. Okay, so we got ourselves a microphone, and you can buy an adapter that will split your iPhone into a microphone as well, because if you plug it in with a lightning adapter, you do need something to split it between microphone and speaker. But you can buy them for about a tenner, and then you can buy a good quality microphone for probably about 20 or 30 quid. Ours is about 100 quid microphone, but it's really good quality sound, as you can hear at the moment. So that's my first tip, and then just broadcast normally, and that's really good high quality, except for when you broadcast it on Facebook. If you go on Facebook, it goes down to 360p. The only way we've managed to find, oh thank you Bobo, the only way we managed to find a higher quality way of uploading it via Facebook is to use the system we're using now, which is called Ecamm. So it's ECAMM, but it's only available for the Mac. Just bear with me 1 second there. So one downside to owning a bird is they do poop every 15 or 20 minutes, don't you? Pain? Yeah, got there. But yeah, if you need any more advice on the setup we've got, because I mean, I've learned everything from scratch. I'm a complete beginner at this whole live thing, and currently we've got a microphone up there. I've been playing around just for today and doing this. So we've got a little zoom above there. And yeah, you can have as many cameras as you want linked up with the system, as many USB ports as you've got. So it is pretty good. If you've got a Mac, it's worth trying this out. David Harris says, do you have any sponge bananas? I think we do, David. Have a look on the website. If they're in stock, it'll say on there amount in stock, number 1 or 2, however many we've got. I think we have multiplying bananas as well, but being on my own, it's difficult to go and check. Otherwise I'll have to leave you guys for a while. Eddie Grant says, hi Dave, how's you? All well, I hope. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you, Eddie. I hope you are too. Steve Lawrence says, being on lockdown means I get to see you live. Way! I'd love to be at home on lockdown, I really would, just to have some time at home, just to sit there and read some of the loads of books I've got that I haven't read, or catch up on some gardening, or just doing more stuff. Jeremy says, watching first time live in Florida. Congratulations, Jeremy. Welcome to the PropDog Live for the first time. I hope you're well out there. It's got to be pretty early. Must be about 10 a.m. in the morning, I guess. Pete says, I'm interested in ordering some pre-cut ropes for Professor's Nightmare and some extra rope. Do you do extra bits? Do you have it all done already, or shall I wait for the chaos to die down? No, Pete, we have loads of ropes already made up, cut to size. If you want a specific size, just drop us an email with the sizes on. I can go down and make you one when the shop shuts and have it ready for the next day for you. Andy Ray says hi, and to you, mate. Jeff Lucas says hi, John Reynolds. Hello, John Reynolds too. Dave is starting to look like a British version of Max Maven, says Jonas. Get that little beard going. Now this is coming off pretty soon. As soon as we're back open again, or as soon as I get bored with it. I don't like having hair, it's weird. Ian Smith says, hey, great to see you keeping up the PropDog flag flying, Dave. I watched the Tom Wright live lecture this week. I can't recommend it highly enough. Oh, well, good recommendation, thank you. Once they've watched the Dave Bonzel lectures, obviously, there's an unbelievable amount of content on there for the price, and a must-see for any hobbyist or pro. Stay safe, guys. Thank you for the recommendation, Ian. That is much appreciated. It's always good to have some reviews. Wow, 92 viewers in less than 10 minutes. It shows that a lot of us are sitting at home laughing, longing for stuff to do, says Ottar. 92, wow. Lee Smith, you mean predict and grab? Predict and grab, yeah, we do have predict and grab. I don't know what it's about though. All I know is we stock it. Haven't really had a look at it yet. Predict a gram typo, says Adam. Perry Bennett says, hope you're well, Dave. I'm very well, thank you, Perry. Adrian Tritton says, I'm here live, yay. Don't tell her workers, I'm definitely working from home right now. I don't think any of your staff or your work colleagues will be watching this, so I think you're right there, Adrian. And Adrian, did you see the intro? So if you didn't know, Adrian's the one who very kindly made up the PropDog intro for us, which we turned into, well, it's a PropDog picture, but we turned it into an intro screen. And Rob Bradbury very kindly hacked that a little bit and played around with the intro from today. So it was good. Adam Evans says, I'm enjoying my Parlour Tricks book so much. Yes, we did discuss that on the phone, Adam. It is very, very good. Finley Southgate says, excited to get my Joe Rhineflesh elastic bands. What's the best elastic band DVD download on your website? Ugh. Finley, that really depends, mate. There's so many different effects. I mean, we probably have something like 15 or so elastic band DVDs, maybe more. And each one pretty much contains something different, so it's difficult. They're all good, it just depends on what you want to do and what tricks you want to learn. So the best thing to do is go on the website, look at the description, read some of the effects that each DVD contains, then you can do a little bit more research on those tricks on YouTube. So let's say, you know, well, the obvious, the best one out there, Crazy Mans. You know, if one contains Crazy Mans, go on Google or go to YouTube, look at Crazy Mans, find out if you like it or not, and then you can work it out that way. It's going to take some time, but hey, you guys have nothing but time at the moment. But yeah, I can't really be any more specific than that, Finley, because what's good for me won't be necessarily good for you. Don Slater says, hi Dave, I'm wanting a ripped 10p. The ones I have look rubbish. I'm looking for a zigzag like rip in the middle of the 10p and obviously a little bit bent. Is this something you can do? Thanks in advance. Yes, I can, Dan. With my bare hands, I will just rip a coin in half. No. Yeah, all I'll do is, because I can make folding coins here, so all I do is make like a folding coin. So I can, you know, cut a kind of zigzaggy shape however far down you want it, and then it's just a case of bending it out. So yeah, if you want one, do a little hand drawing of roughly what kind of shape you want the tear to be, and whether you want it dead in half or one side or the other side, and let us know, and I can certainly sort that out for you, Dan. Simon Cartwright says, happy Friday, Dave. Good to see you. I hope you're keeping safe and well. Good to see you guys as well. And yes, I'm keeping very well, thank you. Adam Evans says, I'm loving Darkway by Adam Cooper. They say no memory work, but there is a bit of memory work. And mine didn't come with a black bag to put cards in. Oh. Sorry to hear that. Lee Smith says, not seen that, got a link, but predict to grab is awesome. Thank you, Lee. Mike Main says, Dave, I've been taking my alcohol internally for the last 2 weeks in isolation. Seems to be working fine for me. Well, it's got to be 60% proof, apparently. So if you're drinking 60% proof alcohol, Mike, then you're a bloody tough man. And good on you. Adrian says, oh, I think I spotted some new Darrow stuff there. I was after. Yeah, so we did get a small delivery in today, only a very small one, and with it we have a Bizarre Assembly. So Bizarre Assembly by Darrow, that's £13.99. We've only got 6 of each of these in. They're on pre-sale at the moment, so they're shipping out on the 6th of April. So we got the Bizarre Assembly, we got the Ultra Monty, that's £9.99, and we got the Princess Card Trick, which is also £9.99. So they all came in today. We've only got 6 of each. We don't want to do any big orders because, you know, the sales have dropped right down. So if we get a big amount in, we could end up with them for months and months, and we need to save every penny we can at the moment because the bank balance is pretty much empty. So yeah, but those are in today, and yeah, you can order them. And I don't know why they do these pre-sales. I mean, at the end of the day, we have them here. Why do we have to wait for a certain day to ship them? I just don't get it. I just, one thing I really hate about Murphy's is this whole pre-sale thing. To me, if it's on pre-sale, then that says to me that it's pretty shit and that they want to wait till everyone's bought them before they let the reviews start coming in. But they're not shit anyway, so what's the point? Is it to build up hype or something? I don't know. I just hate pre-sale, I really do, but we have to do it. Steve McCrowes says, hi mate, glad to see you. Glad to see you're still going strong. Yeah, hello mate, and I hope you're well too. I know you've had a few problems, but hopefully you're all healthy as well. Walter says, afternoon Dave, and all doggers. Yeah, hello doggers. This makes me laugh. Mark Craven, always watch the lives on Hangover. Sunday, first time catching one actually live. Great show. This show of the Hangover must be pretty painful. Sucker for punishment there, Mark. Michael Cooley says, what's your top 5 tricks to learn while we're all on lockdown? Well, I'm not on lockdown, Michael, so you can't ask me. Hello Bobo. You can ask everyone else what their top 5 tricks are, but yeah, for me, my lockdown consists of getting home about 6 or 7 o'clock and having a couple of hours to myself for getting up early in the morning and starting all over again. Paul Sunderland says, great to see you continuing the live, and would like to thank you and all the others out there for doing live lectures, for keeping the rest of us sane. And again, thank you guys for joining us. You know, I'm always saying this, but without you guys watching, I'm just a muppet behind the camera, so this show wouldn't exist without you guys. Adam Evans says, there's an Effect in Parlor Tricks book, thought of cards across. Do you sell any of the special items needed for the effect? I can't mention them on here. I don't know, Adam, as you mentioned on the phone, I haven't read the whole thing yet, so I really don't know. We do have the thought of cards across by Morgan and West though. But yeah, drop us an email and I can let you know. Otherwise, just look on the website. If it's not on the website, then we don't have it, unfortunately. Shane McDermott says, hey Dave, be safe. I will, thank you Shane. Colin Skinner says, hi Dave, how easy is it to adjust your Real Revolution piece? Right, it's really, really easy. So, Real Revolution, all you have to do, oh hang on, I can use our new camera position for this. So, no, that's the wrong one. There we are, that's the one. So here you'll see a little screw over there. So just undo that screw. Okay, once you undo the screw, take it off. And then if you want to adjust it, you can either put the line around it one more time around the reel, which will make it shorter but slightly more powerful, or you can take it off the other way, which will make it longer but slightly less powerful. So yeah, that's how easy it is to adjust. Really, really simple. If you have any problems with it, just drop us an email. I can make you a video and talk you through it. Stephen Levering says, hi Dave from sunny Devon, mobile caravan servicing and repair. Good on you, Stephen. I wouldn't mind being down in sunny Devon right now, doing a bit of sea fishing or something. That'd be nice, or walking on Dartmoor. Oh, how great that would be. Theo says, hey Dave, Bobo looks bored. She's really bored and really restless. So Bobo is an incredibly social animal. She, you know, there's nowhere to leave her home during the day ever. It would drive her insane. but she thrives on all the people she gets to meet who come in the shop, and of course no one's come in the shop now for 2 weeks, so if the postman drops something off or the DHL man drops something off, she goes mad. She's like a Rottweiler. She's running downstairs just to see them, usually gone by the time she gets there. So yeah, it's driving her insane at the moment. She is so restless. Trevor says, Dave, if the only problem with our cockatoo was a bit of poo, he can be a bit of a disglyphal, a bit of a typo there, Trevor, and talks but like a teenager with attitude. He's a rescue and wasn't looked after. Yeah, any cockatoo with issues can be a real pain, especially if they have been ignored. A lot of people think, oh, it's a cute bird, I'll get one of those, and they buy a bird and they go and leave it at home all day while they're at work. So the bird who's really sociable, especially cockatoos, very sociable animals, they have maybe an hour with somebody in the morning and a couple of hours in the evening, and then they wonder why they're going insane, acting up and being a pain in the backside. But luckily Bobo comes to work with me every day. She's never alone. Oh yeah, hey, never alone except the nights. And yeah, she gets a lot of attention normally. Dean Duggan says, afternoon Dave. Hello Dean, I hope you're well, mate. It's been a while. Andy Tigley says, Bobo 9 of diamonds. Let's try that out, shall we? Bobo 9 of diamonds. Let me find a pack of cards. So here we go, a pack of cards, a deck of cards. Let's do this on the Zoom. Let's go over the Zoom and let's see if Bobo can choose the 9 of diamonds. Here we go. Now let's go to the other one. There we go. Right, Bobo. Oh, hello. This is a blank on one side. There we go, Bobo. Just choose a card. Choose a card. Choose a card. No, not that one. That one. That's it. There we go. Oh, 9 of diamonds. Look, how about that? Classic forcing on a parrot. Didn't realise they were blank backs. Right. Scott Farrington says, hi Dave, how are you? I hope you're well. The first place I'm going when all this is over is straight to the shop. The first place I'm going when this is over is away from the shop. We want a coin unique for the bottle through table routine and a few other bits. Stay safe, mate. Oh yeah, hopefully you guys did manage to track down the video of the coin in bottle through table, the coin uniques from last week. If any of you didn't, drop me an email and I will send you a link to it. Charlie Robinson says, hi Dave. Dad says hi this time. Hello Charlie and Charlie's dad. I hope you're both well, guys. Charlie, that video you sent me, yeah. So Charlie sent me a video of me performing my sugar routine to him at the Bristol Day of Magic. It's about six or 7 years ago, wasn't it, Charlie? Something like that, yeah. Yeah, I had hair back then as well. Right, James says, hi team, the new pin card, can you dem it please? Unfortunately not, James, it's just me on my own in the shop at the moment. We do have the pin card, it's right here, but I haven't seen it yet, I haven't opened it. The only person in the shop who has opened it is Alex, and because everyone is on lockdown, it's just me, mate. However, we did it on a live show about 3 or 4 weeks ago, so if you go to YouTube, click on the playlist for the live shows, and in the comments section there you do get a list of all the effects and the times they were shown, so you should be able to find it really quickly, and then you can see Alex performing it. I hope that helps. Andy Tigley says, Dave, I have a Sharpie with a magnet hidden inside, forgotten what it's for, any ideas? Magnet hidden inside, that depends, is it in the base of it or is it in the nib? If it's in the nib, then it's going to be used for a drawing duplication, something like Parapad or some of the other ones. If it's in the base, it can be done for a whole load of things in the base. Whether it's just stealing a coin away, a way of getting a coin unique out, whether it's using it, yeah, if you've seen the effect with a spoon and a knife where you kind of rub the spoon, the knife across yourself and secretly magnetize it, then put it down and move it. If you've seen that effect, you can use it for that, to move a knife back and forward. If you haven't seen it, it's a good effect, by the way. Yeah, so it can be used for lots of things. Really depends on where the magnet is. Jonas says, for rubber band magic, you can't go wrong with anything by Dan Harland. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Russell Davies, I hope you're well, mate. Yeah, I am. Thank you very much, Russell. Matthew says, afternoon, Dave, and to you, Matthew. Peter Burkett, bit late, guys. Hello, Peter. Nice of you to join us. 25 minutes late, mate. Adrian says, just a quick one. Do I need to order those Darryl fresh, or will my Murphy's order from the other day process automatically? Thank you. excuse me, Adrian, I haven't got around to doing all that yet. I've forgotten you've done that. That's on the board. That's my list of things to do probably tomorrow morning. So yeah, if you want one, best thing to do is just order them now on the site. But I will reserve some for you anyway. So I will take some off the stock just to reserve, just in case you don't. But yeah, order them as soon as you can, mate. It's the problem with being on your own is you've got so many things going on the whole time. It's just trying to keep on top of everything. You normally have 5 people in the shop full time. Dave, was a book review done by you? I haven't done a book review, but we do have a book review this week. So Alex is going to do a book review, which I will do very shortly. We were going to do it last week, but I didn't realise Alex had emailed in the book review, and I hadn't checked the email before the show. So yeah, but we've got it ready to go now. So that'll go on as soon as I caught up with his comments. In fact, Joe Steele says, "Hey Dave, recently started buying magic from you and wouldn't go anywhere else." Well, thank you very much, Joe. That's very kind of you. Top class customer service and great collection of magic. I'm now forever a dogger. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate that. You know, every single customer is really important to us. We're a very small community, and I don't ever want to upset or have an unhappy customer. It's just not worth it in our business, and I'm too nice a guy anyway. Adrian Twitten says, no top 5 during lockdown for me, just one, which is The Sting by Darwin Ortiz. I may need a really, really long lockdown to manage it. I don't know that one. All I know is the DVD called The Sting by Bill Abbott. Lee says, "Hi Dave, really want to buy a book to keep me going. What are your thoughts on Pure Imagination?" I haven't read it yet, but I know it's very good. Alex, who does all our book reviews, is a real bookworm. He loves it, and most of our customers who have bought it, well, not most of them, but a lot of them have emailed in saying what a great book it was. So yeah, highly recommended. But personally, I just don't have time to read books. You know, I'm here pretty much 24/7. So. But yeah, I would say definitely a recommendation. J.R. Woodcock says, "How does Bobo travel?" She just kind of flaps and goes. Yeah, no. So she's got a cage in the car, but she doesn't go in the cage. She goes on top of the cage, and she just sits there quite happily. She only goes in the cage in the car as if I have to go in to say I'm going to Sainsbury's on the way home or something. Then she'll go in the car because I don't trust her not to chew things. But yeah, she loves travelling. She loves going in the car. She can fly pretty well, so sometimes when I go outside, she'll fly to the car and make her own way in. Michael Patterson says, "Hi Dave," and to you. Jonas, how would a cockatoo work in a bird act? They do work very well. You've got to train them from a very young age, so there's quite a few acts out there. I don't know about a Glar cockatoo. They're a little bit headstrong, so maybe not as good, but sulphur-crested cockatoos are used quite regularly in bird acts, and yeah, they are good, but don't get a rescue one because you'll never ever get it to sit still. If you're going to work at a bird act, you have to train it from a very young age. You're talking about 8 weeks old. But they are very clever. I mean, Bobo can learn a trick in 24 hours. She learned to roll over on command in 24 hours. She'll learn to give you a high five, to spin. She's very, very clever. All cockatoos are very clever. Adrian says, "Hi Lee, Pure Imagination is brilliant." There you go, I told you. In my opinion, some lovely effects and a really good card vanish in there. Brilliant quality book, and you won't regret it. Andrew Vaughan says, "Hi Dave, Tommy Wonder in the Books of Wonder Volume 2 developed a close-up case for table hopping. Could you make something similar?" Possibly, I don't know. I'd have to have a look at it. I mean, as a rule, I've not made close-up tables in the past because Five of Hearts make tables. That's their thing, and they very kindly sell their tables to us, and we sell their tables. Although we don't have any at the moment, we usually do. But yeah, in the past, I've not really made them. The only table I have made is a Magic Circle big close-up table. But I'm sure I can have a little look at it if you want. Just have to send me some info on it. Walter says, "I hope you're all well on there and the rest of the PropDog crew. They're all very well actually. I've got them all on a WhatsApp group, so when I can't find something in the shop, I'm messaging them all, and they're all getting back pretty quick, so they're all alive at the moment." Lee says, "Thank you Adrian. Dave has it at a very good price. I might have to get it." There you go. Go for it, Lee, says Adrian. Steve Lawrence, Chop Cup, Craig Petty. What about it, Steve? We do sell it, or it's called Chop by Craig Petty. I think we've still got one in stock, usually do. Someone bought one the other day. If we haven't got it in the system, then we'll get it in soon if Murphy still have it. Stuart Bresner says, "Sharpie with a magnet could be a chop." Oh, right, sorry. That's Steve Lawrence. You're replying to about the Sharpie. Yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it could very well be for that. I know Craig does use one in the routine. Adrian says, "Magnet in the base wipes the power pad too." Yes, good call. I forgot about that, Adrian. Thank you. The power of the masses, you see. Jeffrey Urch says, "Hi Dave, glad you're keeping the show going. Well done." Thank you, Jeffrey. I'll keep it going until the very end. I may have to do one in bed one day if I get the virus, but I'll still carry on doing it. In fact, no, if I get the virus, I think probably one of the guys will come in and start running the shop in my place. Yeah, you might still get one if that happens. Jeff says, I had to put Pure Imagination. I have Pure Imagination, top stuff. And fantastic book. There you go. You see, I told you, everyone's saying what a great book it is. Dan Slater says, will Magic Shop have Braue, PropDog have Bobo? So the secret to a successful Magic Shop is a pet. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, where are the other pets in other shops? Merchant and Magic don't have one. Saturn Magic don't have one. Alakazam don't have one. So yeah, that's the secret of a good review show. Have a pet. Andy Tigley says, what's Bobo's breed? I know you said, but I forgot. Only the wife wants to know. She's a galah cockatoo. So galahs are native to Australia. They're sometimes called the rose-breasted cockatoo. And out in Australia, they're actually considered kind of like vermin, almost like pigeons, because they do trash the farmers' crops and they're very, very intelligent. So yeah, but anyone in Australia will know what a galah is. And they call them flaming galahs out there. And they are great pets. Out of all the parrot families, the cockatoos are the friendliest, and out of all the cockatoo breeds, the galah is the friendliest. So I've got the friendliest of all parrots, which is very, very true, isn't it, Bobo? Yeah. Yeah, you know I'm talking about you, don't you? She has her own YouTube channel though, so if anyone wants to see any of her crazy antics, because she just does the most bizarre things, go to YouTube and type in Adventures of Bobo and you'll see her YouTube channel there. She has about 400 odd subscribers and she does some very, very funny things. So yeah, do check that out. It's quite hilarious. Especially the one with my phone. So I have an app on my phone for her to play with. It's a soundboard. So you press a button and it makes a sound. And I put it on the couch and she went and pressed a load of buttons and got very, very happy with herself and did this little victory dance, and it was quite hilarious, wasn't it? And you're saying, who in the hell am I talking to, aren't you? Yeah, you're saying, who am I talking to? What's up? You got a fan group out there, look. Got a fan club. Yeah. Seifel Zay says, hope you're all well. I am very well, thank you, Seifel. I hope you are too. Otto says, any thoughts on savants? I noticed they are not common on the magic market despite their usefulness. Old El Duco one looks great, but I think they're too big for modern tables. Okay, so Otto, if you saw the close-up table we did for the Magic Circle, we custom built and designed, well, I designed a savant for that table. It's a double-sided savant where you could use it for lapping with a kind of almost like a tail, if you like, that comes out and flaps over your knees and has pockets on the side and one by your waist, or you turn it around and then you've got like a ditching savant with certain pockets where you can pull things out. And we are going to mass produce that, and the idea is it has Velcro strips in it, so you'll get some Velcro strips that you'll tape to the underside of your table, and then you can just clip the savant on and then take it off whenever you're not using it. So we will be doing that and releasing that at some point in the future. I don't know, all depends on this virus when it goes over, but do check out the table and then you'll see one out there. But other than that, yeah, they're really, really hard to get hold of. I've not seen any for sale anywhere. Mark says, if you want something to work on these turbulent times, the Mirage by, to work on in these turbulent times, the Mirage by Danny Dortiz will keep you occupied. This effect must have every sleight in the book. Well, there you go. Thank you, Mark. Great recommendation. I've not even heard of it, so yeah, I will look into that myself. Sebastian says, yes, PropDog, I am watching live. Congratulations, Sebastian. Nice to see you joining us. Did El Duco make savants? Must have missed that, says Jonas. Yeah, I didn't know he did them. And Jake Allen says, Dave, savants are great. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, you do have one, don't you? Right, so we've caught up with the comments, so I'm going to go across to Alex's book review now, and we are going to do a... it's not live, it's pre-recorded, but I'm going to play the video that Alex did for me now. So here we go with Alex's book review.
Hello, PropDoggers. I couldn't let Friday Live go by without there being an Alex book corner, could I, hey? Must have your book corner in the PropDog Live. And I don't know what Dave's plans on talking about, what he's been wittering on about up until now, but I'm going to talk to you about some books. Now, I'm not at PropDog, so I've only got my books. And I thought I'd choose two books that obviously I think you'll all own. So they are, of course, Bobo and Royal Road. So obviously, you've got these books, but I know you've probably read them. Haven't you read them? Or you just stuck them on your shelves? Gone, I've got them, I've read them, I don't know. I know the Glide, and I'm sure you do. But what I reckon is you should really try doing is in Royal Road, give 3 cards across a go. The last chapter of More Road's brilliant. Three cards across, and what's it? Conus Aces. Conus Aces, wonderful routine, and you can really play with that routine and do as many phases as you like. And also, Bobo, expansion of textures in there. And I remember the first time Jerry Sadowitz did it for me actually. He tricked me with the expansion of texture. It requires a handkerchief, which I'm sure you've got hanging around, and it's a superb trick. I don't see it often enough. It's in Bobo, so there are a few tricks that you can just get, and I'm sure you'll have these. But now, okay, so before I left PropDog, before I was sent home because of this horrendous thing that's going on at the moment, I stole a couple of books. I actually ordered them in specially for me. I wasn't sure whether they were going to be any good or not, and so I've nicked the only copies. But I'm sure we will be getting some in if they were any good. And I think they're both brilliant. So the first one I look at is Uncovered by John Luca. Now John Luca, he had a book out called Lint quite a while ago, and where have you gone? And he is absolutely superb. He basically, this is all professional card magic with some balls in there and some coins as well, and it's just his professional routines, and they're not very hard, but they're really powerful and they're really functional. So if you're a worker, or you want to go and work, or even if you just want to be able to do impromptu card tricks, then this book is really for you. It really, that's his chrono. So follow. What a great deal, not a amount of tricks, I have to say. There are one. Daryl loved it. Really good. Yeah. And what we've also got is Spoiler Alert by Ryan Matley. Now I have to just say that my camera seems to have frozen, or my feedback's getting frozen, so I'm going to carry on anyway, assuming it is in fact still recording. So Ryan Matley's Spoiler Alert. This has got 50 tricks in it. They're all card tricks, and they are perfect for the hobbyist. If you want to get your family picking cards ad infinitum for the next 12 weeks, this is the book to do it for you. They're explained really well. So he runs through the effect, the preparation, the performance, and the practice. And again, they're easy to do. If you like John Bannon's stuff, or John Kerry's stuff, or David Regal's stuff maybe, they're all in here. There's very similar tricks to in here. So they do require the odd sleight, but these sleights are really useful things to learn, and he teaches them really, really well. And most of them really, pretty much more than a double lift or an Elmsley, things like that. The odd false shuffle, the odd false cut, but he teaches them all, and so it really help you with your arsenal, I think, and really get you out there. So if you want to do some more impromptu killer card tricks, I reckon this book's brilliant. I've really, really enjoyed it so far. Like I said, I only took it home yesterday. So the problem is, these two books are currently out of stock because I've got the only copies and they're here. But what we're going to do, if you all click that notify me button, when they come in stock, we'll get some more in as soon as possible. And I think, fingers crossed, I think we might be able to do a bit of a deal on this one if Dave's feeling generous. Like I said, it's got 50 tricks in it. It is well worth any hobbyist having. Really powerful stuff. And the other book is Artful Deceptions, which is also currently out of stock, and I don't have it here. My copy got bought. I was going to take one home with me yesterday, and someone bought the last copy. But Artful Deceptions has got 9 routines in it. They're absolutely brilliant, and you'll learn a lot from those. But other than that, it's back to Dave in the PropDog shop. Hi Dave, hope you're doing well. See you soon.
Thank you for that, Alex, if you're watching, mate. Yeah, sorry about the quality of that. I don't know what's going on with Alex's camera, but I hope you enjoyed the book review anyway. Yeah, it's we missed one last week, obviously, so it's good to keep the book reviews going. I think it's quite a popular part of the show. So, right, Sean Lee says, "Hey Dave, I'm currently creating a touring theatre show and was looking to include a routine that involves various fire products. Fire wallet, fire books, etc. Could you shed any light as to whether these types of props fall under the pyro category? Each venue has a different rule and forms to fill in involving pyros, and we're not sure if this will be relevant to us. Thank you. Love the live shows." So Sean, I haven't done any stage stuff with pyros since I was 24 24 and I'm 48 now, so 24 years ago. So yeah, all the rules have changed. So at the moment, I'm really not sure, mate. I know the rules have changed quite a bit over the years, and a lot of places now don't allow pyro or flash paper. So I'm afraid I can't really help you out. I'm sure the people out there who do stage stuff will be able to give you better advice than I will. But yeah, if in doubt, just play it venue by venue, mate. I'm sorry I couldn't give you any more advice than that. Steve Lawrence says, what's your thoughts on April Supernova? Would you recommend it for table hopping? Yeah, I haven't played with it yet. I don't know the ins and outs of the routine, but I've seen the routine, I've seen it performed, I've seen it demmed, and I think it's great. And yeah, 100% worker, absolutely. If I was still performing on a regular basis, I would 100% be putting that in my act. So yeah, really, really good, well worth it. Darren Snellgrass says, hi Dave, I hope you're well. I am, thank you Darren, I hope you're well too. And Sean Max says, I went out with a girl at college. Sadly we had to split up because she liked a cock or two. Oh Sean, just keep the magic, mate. Just keep the magic, not the comedy. Alan Steedman says, hi Dave, what would be the best DVD for learning sponge balls? I have the sponge ball toolkit already. Sponge ball toolkit is very good, as is Sponge by Jay, what's his name? Where is it? Jay Noblezada. So that is very, very good. And any of the Daryl stuff. Daryl has a great routine. He's got 3 DVDs on sponge ball routines. Very, very good. I can't remember if Goshman did any DVDs. You might find a Goshman DVD in the Greater Magic Video Library. We might have one, I don't know, but that will also be very, very good. So yeah, those are my recommendations. Adrian says, Daryl's Master SpongeBob course is excellent. Yeah, sorry, yeah, thank you, Adrian. That's exactly what I was mentioning there. Jeff Lucas says, check out Lucas' card to wallet routine. It's brilliant. Thank you for the recommendation, Jeff. James says, huzzah. And huzzah to you too, James. Mark Craven says, hello Steve, Supernova is excellent and it's a great for close-up, walk around, and a real worker in my opinion. Yep, thank you Mark, always great to have more recommendations. Dan says, do you have a review on Ultimate Ambition Improved by Daryl? If not, what are your thoughts? I don't know too much about it. It's been fairly popular. It's a Daryl chip, which is going to be good. It's going to be a worker as well. Hopefully somebody here who's purchased it will give you a better review than I can. The guys in the shop, I think Alex knows a lot more about it, and so does Jason, but I'm not very good at that. Very good, says Rennie. Thank you, Rennie. Andy Tingley says, got the pyroclastic, Dave, and I love it better than the paper. Yeah, it's weird, Andy. We got tons of them in when it first came out, but it just didn't sell for some reason. People don't use it, don't like it. I know it's quite expensive, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Goshman might be on YouTube, says Walter, but I would never recommend anyone learning magic from YouTube. It's just encouraging the arseholes out there that like to rip everyone off and well, you know what I mean, expose stuff. Right, Dave Bonnie says, hi Dave. Hello Dave to you as well. Now, let's do something else. So, a lot of you liked the sugar routine last week, and I just thought we'll do something else constructive that might be informative for you. Now, I couldn't believe when I started the shop how many people didn't know what a Popeye Popper deck was. So a lot of people would turn around and say, what's the best way of forcing a card, or for certain effects. Even things like 21st Century Phantom. It's a great way of forcing a card, and I think probably one of the cleanest, most amazing ways of forcing a card. So I figured if people didn't know then, and I get phone calls all the time from people either saying what's the best way or what is a Popeye Popper, so I thought not only would I show you what one is, then I'm also going to show you how to make one very quickly. So I know a lot of you guys out there will know what it is, and we'll be sitting there going, yeah, I know what it is. So I apologise to you guys because this will be a bit boring and relevant to you. But for those of you who don't know what a Popeye Popper deck is, you're in for a treat because it is a great utility. So a Popeye Popper deck, what is it? It is a way of showing, in fact, I'm going to go across to a split camera for this so you can see from above and from the front. So hello and hello. So yeah, you can see here, look, it is, I'm going to go a little bit higher there so you can see it is just a regular deck of cards, and every single one is different, okay? Every single card is different. But all we're going to do is to get a spectator, in which case me, to touch the back of any card, okay? So I'm just going to touch the back of that card there, okay? So this card over here, and I push forward and I say, right, that is your recommendation, okay? So you can see that over there. You can see that over there. And the good thing is, while I'm doing this, okay, all the cards are different, okay? But that is a force card, that's 6. So if we do it again, and we come across, let's say, someone down the end, and they touch this card over here, that is, again, a 6. Okay, doesn't matter where they go, just touch a card, that one over there. Okay, touch the card, and that is a 6. Okay, yeah, at any time you can show the cards are completely all different like that. So that is a Popeye Popper deck, and yes, as you're guessing, it is a rough and smooth. So every other card is roughed on the back and then roughed on the face. So there are in fact 26 normal cards and 26 of spades on this one. So that's what they are. How do you make them? Well, if you have any roughing spray, you can use roughing spray. If you don't have roughing spray, use a roughing stick. I actually prefer a roughing stick. If you do want roughing spray, by the way, a lot of people say, oh, you need Tester's Dull Coat. Now, Tester's Dull Coat was the original roughing spray out there. And people think that's the only thing you can use, but it's not the case. A roughing spray is basically a matte lacquer. Okay, now a lacquer, if I was to spray, I don't know, if I was to spray this mouse, okay, it would have a layer of paint on it, but you could scratch that paint off. So what you do is you put a spray of fixative over it, and a fixative is like lacquer. And I could use a gloss one, so the finish would be shiny, or a matte one, which would be matte, and that would then protect the paint from being scratched off. Now, for a roughing spray, you want the matte version of this. Okay, so there's one called Crystal Clear by Petroleum. Rust-Oleum. So if you go to, say, Amazon, type in Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear Matte, you'll get it up there. There's a tin about that big. It costs about a tenner. It's enough to do probably about 100 decks. And you just put a very, very light dusting over it, and that will be your roughing. Come on, Bobo, look, you stay up there. There you go. That'll be your roughing spray. Okay, and you want to do it on both sides. So if I wanted to do it on a Popeye Popper deck, you're going to rough the back of one and the face of the force card. In fact, these are force cards over here. So these are all jokers, and these are regular cards over here. So you would rough the back of the regular card and the face of the force card. Okay, so you just give it a light dusting over. So set out all your cards, light dusting over, let it dry for about half an hour, then put them all together. If it's too stiff to split, then just take each card and just give it a quick rub on some clothing, and that will soften up a bit. So that's what you're going to do if you're going to use a spray. If you're going to use a roughing stick, all you need is literally a stick like this. And let's say I'm going to rough a load of these. So I'm going to rough the backs of all these, and then I'm going to rough the faces of these like this. And all I'm going to do with this is just to put one line across the middle like that. So as quickly as this. There we are. That's as quick as it is. Now just going to put them on top like so. And now we have a Popeye Popper deck Bobo. Just going to put her in a cage for a second. Hang on. Come on. In the cage. Poor Bobo, just wants attention. Right, so there we are. Now we have our Popeye Popper deck. Okay, so on this side you can spread, you can see no jokers. Yeah, anytime you want, you can just go across and split and find your joker. Now, if you're using a roughing stick, because you're going across the middle, any pressure you put in the middle there is going to keep the cards together. Okay, any pressure in the middle. Any pressure either below where you roughed or above is going to split that card. So you can see splits there. It doesn't split in the middle and splits at the top there. So when I'm going to force, I just put pressure in the middle, and let's say they're going to choose this card over here. Okay, all I'm going to do at that point is just press down at the bottom and offer them that card over there. Okay, so I'm going to split the bottom card this time. So I'm going to spread in the middle, put pressure at the bottom on the last one. There we are, and that is the force card over there. So that is how to make a Popeye Popper deck. All you need is a roughing spray or roughing stick. You can make up a deck in probably 2 minutes. It's as quick as that, and it is the best way to force any card you want. There we go. So I hope you like that. Just a little bit of something interesting for you. For all those people out there that knew what one is, you can come back now and turn your porn off and carry on watching the show. Right, so there we go. Hope you liked it. Where were we? Right. Missed a few over there. Rob Jane says, hi Dave, thanks for being there. Do you recommend any card corner cutters? Cheers. So we do a corner cutter on the website. I think it's a 4mm corner cutter. It depends what you want to cut the card for. If you want to cut a card, say you're making short cards and you want to round it to be the same as a bicycle card, I believe that's 3mm corner rounder you want, and they're quite hard to get hold of. The best way is to get one of the metal ones. It's like a pair of scissors rather than a punch itself. But if you just want one to be able to force or riffle down to a certain card to say stop, then yeah, a 4mm or a 5mm is what you need. And they call them R4 or R5, standing for radius 4mm, radius 5mm. The ones we do, they're just little round punch ones, so you just put it in and punch it, and that's purely for riffling down to stop at a certain card. Brian Robson says, hi Dave, just wondering if the hardback small mats are good for table hopping. Right, the small ones are, that's the small size, okay, so is it good for table hopping? Depends on the table you're at, I suppose. I personally never used a pad for table hopping. Everything I did was up here in my hands, up here this way, or in their hands. I never actually had a pad I brought along, but that's because of the style of magic I did. So that really depends on you, my friend. Some people prefer a roll-up one for walk around because they can just roll it up, put it in the inside pocket and then go around. But yeah, it really depends on your routine. I mean, if your routine stands for it, you can take a big one. I mean, some people take pads this big and have a little table. They come to the table, they put a stand down, and they put the pad on top and they work from that. So yeah, got to be up to you, I'm afraid, Brian. Right, okay. Holy cow, you have more hair than me at the moment. I know, it just feels so weird. Yeah. It's like I put my woolly hat, if I'm going running, I put a woolly hat on, and normally when I put it on, it just sort of sits nicely on the head with a bald head. But with this, it's like Velcro, so I kind of push it down, and if you push it too far, it kind of locks and then starts trying to pull up the whole journey, and it starts to really irritate your head. So yeah, I'll be getting rid of it fairly soon. Paul says the Mirage deck is also underrated. Thank you, Paul. Good call. Never heard of that deck, says Robert Van Buren. Yeah, Pop-Eyed Popper. I don't know where Pop-Eyed Popper comes from, but yeah, it's a great routine, whether you're doing a walk around or mentalism or stage or whatever you want. So, and you can do it in jumbo cards as well. And it's great for things like 21st Century Phantom, because you can do it with a double blank deck of cards. So you can just say, look, I've got some blank cards over here and there's some names on one side, and it works brilliantly like that too. Adrian says split camera is awesome. Yeah, isn't it just? I can do all kinds of cool things with this. Look, yay. Wrong one. Oh, yeah. Do you want to see that one? There you go. Goshman did a DVD for International Magic. However, it's only his full act. For the explanations, you need his book, says Jonas. He also did a DVD video called Magic by Gosh. Excuse me. I don't know if that one has explanations or if that also just refers to the book. Yeah, I've no idea. I've not seen any of those, but anything by Goshman was brilliant. Andy Tingley says, Dave, I've tried the spray, but the cards always stick. Lime glue. Stick like glue. What am I doing wrong? Right, well, make sure first of all you are using the Rust-Oleum clear, crystal clear matte lacquer. Okay, it's got to be the matte one, not the shiny one. Also, let it dry fully first, and then just waft over it. So, if this was spray and I was going, that's too much. You literally went, look at that, just went waft over them. Just a thin spray about this far above the cards. And just let it dry and then go back to it and then try it. If you want to do some more afterwards, maybe the odd one a card doesn't split perfectly, you can just take that one out and just give it a little waft again. Or if you don't do enough, you can do the whole lot again. But if you do too much, you then got to take it off. And if they're too difficult to split, you just kind of need to rub it on your top there, and that'll take a little bit of the layer off, and then you should be all right after that. But yeah, it does work. I've been using it for years. If it's sticking, possibly just using too much, or put them together before they're fully dry. Rennie says, very good, thank you, Rennie. Otto says, that looks very professional with a split screen and 2 camera angles. Yeah, I thought so. It's something I knew I could do, but never really got to using it, and I just thought that whole above thing might be quite good. If I could, I'd have another camera down here, so when we go back to the normal lives and we have more content going on here, you can see from maybe 2 or 3 angles. Frank says, hi Dave, great to see you. Did you start early or did you have a time change? Sorry I'm late. Yeah, Frank, so we had British summertime, daylight saving time was on Sunday, so it is currently 5 to 5 in the UK now, so you'll need to adjust your times to suit ours. So yeah, get used to it. Well, for a while anyway, till September. Adrian says, have you tried Science Friction Spray? Yes, Science Friction Spray is basically a one version of it. So I can't really tell you what it is, but Science Friction Spray is a spray that's on the market as a different product. It's something that I've used in the workshop quite a bit in the past, but they kind of taken the label off and rebrand it as their product, Science Friction. But all Science Friction is a one way, so you just spray it on one side only and you don't need to do it on the other one, and that will just grip the card lightly as well. But yeah, it's I still prefer rough and stick, because I just like the control of being able to put any pressure near the bottom of the card and having it split instantly. Paul Sunderland says, yeah, we put our clocks forward last weekend. Thank you, Paul. John the Barber says, my first PropDog Live. Cheers from Philadelphia, Dave. And cheers for joining us, John. And thank you for the email the other day. I hope you're doing well over in the States. And yeah, I hear you guys are as bad as us at the moment. So fingers crossed, and I hope you all stay healthy over there. Michael McCarthy says, hi Dave, do you have many Teckle Deck bicycle brand and any literature on the same? Funnily enough, Michael, many deck. You can't see that, can you? Hang on a minute. There, many Teckle Deck. So we don't officially sell them at the moment, but Alex was saying to me the other day, we should be selling these, and why are we not? And I said, okay, let's do it. So he's made up that one, and yeah, I think we're making more. I think that's the only one he's made so far, but as soon as the lockdown is over, we'll be getting them fully in stock and doing them. If you want that one, then just drop us an email. I'm sure we can sort you out with that one over there. Andy says, I've grown my hair for about 2 months now. I never realised I had pure white hair. I look like Jason. Haven't had hair for 20 years. Oh, he shaved it. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't realise how many grey hairs I had until I stopped shaving as well. So Daryl says, I love the split screen. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you, I will do. And Charlie Robinson says, Tom Peterson has a 3-phase card stab routine using a Popeye popper deck. It's amazing. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, great tip. Plasti dip is good, says Darren Snellgar. Plasti dip, if you get the right one, might just happen to be the same as Science Friction, but I didn't say that. Right, there we go. I think we're caught up with everything there. Right, just having a look at my list of things to do. I think we've covered everything. So yeah, I'm going to finish fairly early today. We're going to do some giveaways. So I've got a few more giveaways to do here today, and then we will finish early. So right, here's something to give away. Now, we've had these for quite a while. These are illusionist bands. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the main screen for this, the main zoom again. So these are illusionist bands. Look, you see that? Put it the other way so you can read what's going on. So illusionist wristbands. We have those. We've had them for about 2 or 3 years, and I'm just going through some stuff over here, sorting the shelves out, and I found them at the bottom there. We don't really do anything with them. I think we gave a few away. So if anyone wants one of these, I have 18 of them in here. So if anyone wants one, just write down in the comments, say illusionist band. Okay, and for the first 18 people who put that, I'll give one away. In fact, I'll give 19 because I've got this one as well. So yeah, 19 of those, and I'll just go by the list. Whoever puts that comment in there, I will go through afterwards, get all your details down, and send them out to you. If you're not a customer of ours already, then email us in your address. There we go. And if anyone wants an absinthe box as well, these are the absinthe playing card boxes. So these are boxes basically illusionist seller cards in. They're quite cool boxes, a little magnetic catch on it. If anyone wants that as well, just say absinthe box, and the first one that says that, I'll send it to you as well free of charge. Right, what else should we give away? Right. Other Brothers Midnight Breakfast. We've got loads of these in stock. We thought it was quite reasonable actually, but it didn't sell. I mean, it's not a brilliant trick, but it's an okay trick, and it didn't sell very well. We've got quite a few of them in stock, so I thought I'd give 2 of those away today. We'll give those away in a minute. I'm going to give away a copy of Richard James Noted. I'm going to give away 2 copies of Block by D. Christopher. And I'm going to be giving away 2 Invisibles. One of them is open. It's not been used or anything like that. It's just literally the thing there has come unstuck. So I'm going to give those away. And that's it. So yeah, quite a few giveaways today. I'm feeling a bit generous. I've had a bit of a look around the shop and sort out with some stuff we've got a lot of, and I figure those are the best things to be giving away. So it's not necessarily because it's no good, it's purely a case of we bought a load in because it was good, and we sold a load but not quite as many as we thought we would. So there we go. Right. Zach Black, you're right at midnight breakfast, please. Give it a rest. I haven't done the thing yet. You can't suddenly do it yet. You know, I'm not going to give them away to anybody, so we've got to do something to give them away. So right, so I've only got one absinthe box, and it's only the first person I can give it away to. So whoever said that first is going to be the one. Everyone's writing illusionist band. It's actually illusionist with an E, but that doesn't matter. Right, so right, no more comments for anything. All the absinthe boxes. Everyone, I've only got one absinthe box, guys. I can only give the one away, so it's just whoever said it first. Right. John Middleton says, can't see the invisible effect. The invisible effect? What are you on about? Right, okay, so no more comments for the illusionist bands, guys. There's well over the amount there. So first of all, I'm going to give away invisible. Okay, so invisible, it's like an omni effect with money. So you end up with these invisible bills. In fact, that one's... that was open for a reason. Right, this is a demo one, forget that. I will be giving two away, but I won't send that one because that's been folded in half for some reason. So yeah, invisible, if you do want it. What we'll do is, as we've done before, just write the word invis, in fact, yeah, invis, I-N-V-I-S. Right, invis on here, and we'll give it 1 minute from now, and then we'll just randomly choose somebody from, or two people from there for invisible. So let's do that. So you've got 50 seconds, guys, and I shall write down some names. If you don't spell invisible right or invis right, it doesn't matter, as long as I know it's for invisible and not for block or noted or something. So Jeffrey Urch says IN is, but I get it, invisible. 20 seconds. 10. Wow, lots of people. Okay, no more comments, guys, for invisible. That's it for now, and we shall pick a winner. So let me just adjust these windows a bit so you can see what's going on. Come on. There we are. I'm going to put that up there. Put that out of the way. Bring this up here so I can make it bigger. There we go. Right, okay, so I think you can all see the screen over there. Right, so there is the first invisible there. Right, so guys, as before, I'm going to look away. I'm going to scroll all the way down, scroll all the way up a few times, and then we are going to choose somebody. So just make sure I know where I am, so I'm not going too far up. Okay. 3, 2, 1, there. So the first one is Dean Duggan, so congratulations, Dean. So Dean Duggan, invisible. Okay, let's choose another one as well. So I'm going to go all the way down to there, right, all the way down, all the way up. So 3, 2, 1, there. Finley, well done, Finley. You have won yourself invisible. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to do block. So 1 minute from now, just type in the word block by D. Christopher, and we're going to give away block. Guys, just make sure you only do one comment of each. If I go through these afterwards and I find people have done it multiple times, then I am going to disqualify you, okay? So just one comment each for block, and you've got yourself another 40 seconds to put that in, and we shall give that one away. Having trouble with my laptop and phone. Sorry to hear that, Walter. That's not a good time to be having problems with it. John Middleton says, Dave, what's the best DVD on the thumb tip in your opinion? I like the Salverna one, which we're currently out of stock of at the moment, but also the Pat Page one is very, very good as well. So check out the Pat Page one. And I think there's another one as well, but I'm not sure on the other one. But I know the Pat Page one is definitely very good, so that would be my recommendation for one we have in stock. Or if you want to wait till we can get the Salverna one back in, that's also very good, but I don't know how long it's going to be. It's been out of stock at Murphy's for quite a while. Right, guys, so that's it. No more comments for Block, and we will do that. Let me just see. Right, so that's where it starts there. Okay, so 1, 2. Right, okay, here we go. So, are you ready? So, 2 copies of blocks. What I'm going to do this time, I'm going to hold 2 fingers out like that, okay, and we're going to go straight on and pick 2 names in one go, okay? So, we're going to go down, going to go up a little bit, and then down a little bit, and then going to go up a little bit, and then down a little bit, and 3, 2, 1. There. So we have Scott Farrington and Steve Lawrence. Congratulations, guys, both of you. You are getting a block. So Scott and Steve Lawrence. Congratulations, guys. You both have a copy of block. Right, okay. Midnight Breakfast. Same again, so just type in midnight, okay guys, so one more time, midnight, and go for 1 minute. I need the countdown timer music on here. Do 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 do. Your own DVD has quite a good thumb tip section, doesn't it? Says Ottar. Yeah, it's really about my stretch thumb tip, Ottar, but I will be doing a DVD purely on thumb tips. I used to do a lecture on thumb tips years and years ago, talking 20 odd years ago now. So I will at some point do a DVD, but it's just finding the time. Right, guys, 2, 1, and no more comments for midnight. Right, here we go. So, oh, quite a few for this one. Quite popular. Wow, wow, a lot. Just add it to my next order, thanks, says Daryl. Right, here we go. So, how many you got? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so same again. 2 at one time this time. Okay, so I'm just going to go like that and choose. Okay, here we go. We go down a bit. Going to go up a bit. Go down a bit, and 3, 2, 1. There. Right. Okay. So that actually says Scott Farrington again, and Tony Gardner. So that was pure fluke. Scott, congratulations, you won 2. And Tony Gardner. It's your lucky day, Scott. Right, okay. Hopefully you guys only wrote 1 comment each. I will be checking afterwards, and if need be, we will choose the next person in line downwards, should anyone happen to have written 2. Right, last one we're going to give away is Noted by Richard James. So just type in Noted, and this is a £37 trick normally, and we're going to give it 1 minute from now. So go for it, guys. Noted. N-O-T-E-D. Peter Booth says he missed something. Why is everyone saying midnight? Peter, we're just doing a giveaway, my friend. We're just giving away some products, and midnight was to win midnight breakfast. So basically, like a lottery or bingo or something. No, not bingo, is it? Yeah, just scrolling up and down. We're just going to choose 1 random person to win a product, or 2 for midnight breakfast. But 1 person for Noted. So that is why everyone is doing it. Gary Darwin did a thumb tip video series, I think. It was called Rule of Thumb. Thank you for that, Jonas. I didn't know that. And a good recommendation, but we don't sell that, unfortunately. So worth looking somewhere else if you do want that one. lots of people also want noted. Okay, that's cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, no more comments, guys. Here we go. I'm doing very well, thank you, Peter. Seen your comment. So again, as before, I'm going to scroll up and down a few times, and then we're just going to pick somebody to win the last copy of Noted, and then we'll call it a day. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. There, whoever that is, Scott Farrington. No, it's not really him. It's Sean Lee. Congratulations, Sean. You just won yourself a Noted. So Noted, Sean Lee. There you go. Right, so guys, those are the giveaways for today. I will spend the next hour or so packing up all these Illusionist bands to everybody, and I'll put them in the post Monday. Probably going to be about 4 or 5 days before you get them all. It's going to cost a fortune in postage, but what the hell. We'll do it. So guys, thank you all for joining us again. Stay well, stay healthy, and I will see you all in a week's time, hopefully. So come and join us then. Thanks for watching one more time.